British folklore is steeped in tales of eerie, malevolent beings, but few are as elusive and terrifying as the boggart. Known for its mischievous, often dangerous nature, the boggart is a creature feared by generations, particularly in the northern regions of England. Tales of these creatures have been told for centuries, warning of their ability to cause fear, destruction, and even death. While many dismiss these stories as mere superstition, the evidence surrounding boggarts and their modern sightings may suggest that something sinister continues to lurk in the dark corners of Britain. The boggart is a creature deeply rooted in English folklore, particularly associated with the rural landscapes of Yorkshire, Lancashire, and other northern counties. Descriptions of boggarts vary, but they are often depicted as small, twisted, humanoid figures, with grotesque, deformed features and glowing eyes that pierce through the night. While their appearance is not always visible, boggarts are known to inhabit dark corners, lurking unseen. Their malevolent presence is unmistakable. Unlike other folkloric creatures that play tricks or simply scare humans, boggarts are believed to cause real harm, driving families from their homes and bringing bad fortune to those they target. The term boggart is thought to derive from the Old English word boge, meaning terror or specter. In this sense, boggarts represent manifestations of fear itself, acting as physical embodiments of the unknown and uncontrollable forces that haunt the human psyche. According to local traditions, these creatures were often bound to specific places, such as houses, forests, and moors, with some boggarts infesting a particular home or family for generations. The first recorded mentions of boggarts date back to the 16th and 17th centuries. Rural communities in the north of England frequently told stories of house boggarts that would plague families by causing objects to move, livestock to die, and food to spoil. These spirits were particularly feared because once a boggart attached itself to a family, it was nearly impossible to remove. Some historical accounts speak of families abandoning their homes, only to find the boggart followed them to their new dwelling, reinforcing the idea that these creatures could be attached to individuals as much as locations. One of the earliest documented cases comes from 1597, where a farmer near Boggart Hole Clough in Manchester reported terrifying disturbances in his home. The farmer's livestock began dying under mysterious circumstances. His family was plagued by unexplained illnesses, and strange knocking noises echoed through the house at night. Finally, after several unexplained fires, the family was forced to flee. The area remains infamous for its connection to boggarts, with local legends claiming that the clough is still haunted by these malicious spirits. Perhaps the most famous boggart case is the haunting of Townley Hall in Lancashire during the early 19th century. The Townley family reported increasingly disturbing phenomena: footsteps in the hallways, objects flying across rooms, and loud, disembodied voices mocking the family members. The boggart, which was described as a shadowy, small figure with wild eyes, appeared sporadically, often watching from dark corners. Servants reported seeing the creature scuttling across the floor at night, and guests began avoiding the hall entirely. The Townley family sought out several spiritual experts, but none could banish the creature. After years of torment, the family was forced to leave their ancestral home, abandoning it to the boggart. The hauntings at Townley Hall became infamous, and to this day, the hall is regarded as one of the most haunted places in England, with some ghost hunters believing the boggart still roams its dark halls. Despite advancements in technology and rational thought, reports of boggarts have persisted into modern times. In 2017, a family living near Saddleworth Moor in Greater Manchester claimed to have been terrorized by a boggart for months. Objects in their home moved of their own accord. Strange knocking sounds echoed at night, and family members experienced unexplained cold drafts and oppressive feelings of dread. The family described seeing fleeting glimpses of a small, hunched figure darting through their home, always just out of sight. One of the most chilling aspects of their experience was the physical harm caused to the family's youngest child, who woke up repeatedly with scratches and bruises that no one could explain. Despite consulting spiritual mediums and paranormal investigators, the family eventually vacated the house. Over the years, numerous folklorists and paranormal investigators have attempted to explore the phenomenon of Boggarts. In the 19th century, scholars like Sabine Baring-Gould collected and documented Boggart stories, though he concluded that many were likely exaggerated or the result of psychological disturbances in isolated communities. More recently, paranormal investigators have attempted to debunk Boggart sightings by attributing the phenomena to environmental factors such as drafts, creaking floorboards, or even the psychological effects of isolation in rural areas. Some theories suggest that Boggart sightings are a form of mass hysteria or shared delusion, brought on by stress and fear. However, this explanation does little to satisfy those who have experienced these malevolent spirits firsthand. The Boggart, a creature that straddles the line between folklore and frightening reality, remains one of the most malevolent beings in British legend. While science may offer rational explanations, the persistence of Boggart sightings, both historical and modern, raises the question of whether these spirits are mere superstition or something far darker. Whether they are real or not, Boggarts have left an indelible mark on the communities they haunt, serving as a chilling reminder that some terrors may never truly leave us, even in the modern age. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Share with your family and friends, and please leave a comment down below. You can also suggest ideas for future videos of creatures or myths you would like me to cover. Until we meet again, goodbye.